the world as a team, as a couple. Like, how do you ignore the life that you had when you were running from bullets every 5 minutes or chasing down whether or not you were going to die? And now they have these sort of, more less dangerous things to do, like maybe go out for dinner and that sort of thing. And I think it's more finding, like, are we happy doing this forever? Is this what it is? Like, should we take up a hobby? Like canoeing?
Felicity kind of represents a different kind of strong woman. Like, she's not out there kicking ass all the time, but she definitely holds her own. Like, how do you feel about, like, demonstrating a different kind of female strength on screen?
I think it's important. I think it's authentic to her, and a lot of women out there find we can all be strong, and you can do it in 100 different ways. And I really appreciate that she's authentic to herself and has stayed strong to herself and hopefully honest to herself. I do find that she, like I said, emotionally exhausted herself and maybe lost a little bit of her strength, but that doesn't take away from her innate being a strong person, but I think, or her disposition. But I honor her for that, and I respect her for that, and I respect the women in my life who are like that. And I find that it's a really important representation for women to know that they can be themselves, and that they don't necessarily need a suit to fight crime or you don't need to be the theological definition of strong to be strong. Did I hit it?
Last week we saw Ray sign
I would like to see her accept it if she wants it and not take on the responsibility if she doesn't. And for her to be able to let it go if it's not working, if she's not happy doing it. But if she really, really wants that, then I would like her to dive into that and maybe not necessarily give all of her.
I'm gonna go outside and smoke.
Give all of her time to Team Hero. Which seems like a lot. Which would be hard to do, I think.
Oh yeah, the balcony over there.
About Malcolm Burley being out there in charge of the league. I mean, that was one of the prices all the header games last season.
She's not a fan of Malcolm. I'm a fan of John. So I hope that they have a lot of terrifying, dangerous moments together. But knowing your enemy is kind of how I think she works. And she knows Malcolm. I think he's a little bit of a hot cannon. He's creative and he's the magician. And she's going to have to be very creative, and it's going to touch another part of her if she ever has to sort of put him in line or take him to battle.